alaikum. My name is Abeer Abu Suleiman. I'm Saudi from the city of Makkah al-Mukarramah. I was born in Riyadh, but I lived abroad in many countries where my father was a diplomat. He was a conseiller culturel, and he chose for us to study in French schools, our family. This is why I have the French IB. Then I continued my studies in English literature. Later on, when I knew that I'm going to change my career, I decided to study MBA. I came back to Saudi Arabia, I got married, I worked as an English teacher in public school, so everything was easy, if I may say. Then when I moved to Jeddah, I visited the old city with my children, and it was not really in a great situation. And I knew that it might not be registered in the UNESCO. And this is how my story starts. I decided to help in the registration in the UNESCO of the historical area. One of the reasons that the registration couldn't be completed, that the community is not interested in that beautiful area. So I decided to make some visits to the area. With the help of some friends, we made a Facebook group, 2011, that was the fashion, and we have called it Jeddah's Heart, which means the heart of the city, to make this beautiful area enter in our heart and to show the heart of the historical area to everyone. I started like any visitors of the city. I started to learn stories about the houses, the area, the society, even the shape of the Roshan, all these details. And I made events in the Facebook where I could invite people to come and hear the stories about the area. This was the aim, to revive it. And then people said, you're a good storyteller, why don't you become a tour guide? I said, why not? At that time I was an English teacher. No, I was already a supervisor of the English language in public and private schools. I said, yeah, why not? That is a good idea. Then I went to ask for a license to become a tour guide. My surprise, it's only for men. And I asked why. It has nothing against the religion, the customs, the culture, and no one had the answer. It's only for men. Is it written? No. Okay, why can't I become a tour guide? They said, like this. And for me, there is nothing like this. So I decided to become a tour guide. I started to learn how to be a tour guide. Already I was a storyteller. I started to know a little bit more about the houses, the history of the area, the background, the changes, something from thousands of years, not only the recent history. And it was a beautiful surprise that in 2014, historical Jeddah was registered as a UNESCO heritage. My name was mentioned in the file as a community in the community category. But still, I wasn't a certified tour guide. I decided that I will continue because I think all the young girls, especially that they study in the university tourism, so I decided that it has to be a career for all the Saudi ladies who like or who have the passion of becoming a tour guide. I continued being a tour guide, and I got many nice surprises. I became a speaker. I had the chance or the honor to speak in the UNESCO. This was beyond my dreams. My dream was just to be a tour guide, but to be a speaker in the UNESCO in Paris, to talk about women in the domain of tourism, that was not in my dream list. Also, I went to France in the Parliament to speak about women empowerment. I had the chance to speak in several countries, in many places, to talk about the participation of Saudi women in tourism. Of course, with the Vision 2030, it was normal that women will participate to achieve this beautiful vision. And it's only in 2018, I believe, that we had the permission to have a license. And finally, I got my license. It didn't stop. I retired from the Ministry of Education to start a new career, and this is before the vision, and to be a tour guide. And then I became a trainer, and I'm a very, very proud of what I achieved. Trainer, tour guide, and also expert in the tourism. My country is a beautiful country. It has many places and it deserves to be visited. Very proud to be the first Saudi female tour guide in Saudi Arabia.